Dana White's Contender Series, week number 6. We're back for another great breakdown. I hope you guys are enjoying these. We have Aaron Toe, the very hyped up 8-0 prospect coming out of New Zealand. He's taking on Elijah Smith, and this is in the bantamweight division. Now, Elijah Smith, 4-1 in his last 5 fights, 6-1 overall. His only loss is to Reyes Cortez. And I want to point something out here. A lot of people give Reyes Cortez a lot of crap because he's been on the Contender Series twice, lost both of them. So people just think Reyes Cortez is bad. They think he sucks. Let me throw this at you just to kind of put some context. Reyes Cortez has had 2 fights on the Contender Series. He's gone to decision and lost in both of them. But who did this guy fight? Christian Rodriguez. Very good UFC prospect. Established contender at this point. I mean, not contender like for a title, but like the guy's winning a lot of fights, right? Cortez went to decision with him. Somewhat competitive fight. The other one, Peyton Talbot, who is wrecking people in the UFC. Cortez went to decision with him. Although Talbot won the fight clearly, Cortez had his moments, right? So the one loss for Smith to Reyes Cortez is it can be forgiven when you look at it that way, is what I'm saying. I think if Cortez gets back on the Contender Series, assuming he doesn't get another just like insane prospect, I think he can probably win and probably get in the OC because Cortez is very good. Now, just wanted to get that out of the way because a lot of people are probably going to be bringing that up and thinking about that, so I wanted to mention it. But here we go. So Toe, he's not lost a fight yet. Arguably, the level of competition for Toe has been much lower than the competition for Smith. Toe has not fought anybody even near the level of Reyes Cortez. So take that for what you will. Now, I will say Smith did have a lot of success in that Cortez fight, but he did get caught in the end. He was eating too many leg kicks. Started getting a little bit worried about the leg kicks. They were landing heavy, and then he got caught with a straight right down the pipe, and that put him down. And the finish was right there. So that's the thing. If Toe can do the same thing here, he can have some success with that. I don't know because it's not really his game to just like slam leg kicks constantly, but it is something. Let's start on the Elijah Smith side, right? We've already started talking about him. He's a good striker. He's more of a wrestler, but he's a good striker. He's got fast hands, and of course, the wrestling threat sets this striking up. Decent amount of power and good boxing combinations. He's not a very, good kicker. He doesn't really kick a ton. He can, but he doesn't do it a ton. It's just the fast 1-2 is mainly what he does, but occasionally he can put together like an actual combination. They're okay. The wrestling's where he gets it done, though, as far as like most of his skill set. Dude's got excellent takedown entries, and that double leg is very, very good. Like, he can shoot these takedowns from way out, but still get the takedown because the entry is so nice. I do absolutely love this for him in any matchup, honestly, but definitely in a matchup here where he's going against somebody that's probably going to want to try and take his head off. Now, works to advanced position, and he's got decent top control. He'll try to wrap the legs. He doesn't have excellent control with it. He doesn't fully clamp down the legs with the leg lace, but he'll wrap them up to try to like start working to advanced position and land in some ground and pound. So it's decent. He could cinch that up a little bit better. Something I don't really see him do. So a lot of people, when they're trying to wrap the legs with the leg lace, what they do is they get that triangle with their legs around just above the knees of their opponent that's on the bottom. And then the thing that makes it different, that makes it better, is you take the foot that is the lockdown foot that on your triangle, the one that goes over the ankle of the other. You take that and then you bring your shin across theirs and hook it with your foot to hold their feet just stuck. That's what takes that leg lace to the next level. Not that I'm, Habib or anything, but I'm just saying that's what does it. He doesn't usually get that second leg going, and that's kind of why sometimes people can get free. So it gets the decent top control, but it's usually good enough, right? On the other side, we got Aaron Toe. Dude's exciting. Let's put it that way. He's very exciting. Why is he exciting? Well, he's got the look. He's got the come forward style. He's looking to throw power. He's got those things that make him exciting. He'll counter strike while coming forward, and he can just come through. He keeps his hands low. I don't really like that too much, but he does just come through. Boom, power shot after you throw something at him, and he'll just get out of the way or like just eat it and then throw something back at you and probably drop you. The hands low is the biggest problem because he's going against a fast hands striker like Smith. But I do think that if we're going power for power, Aaron Toe's got more power. And I think that forward pressure could cause Smith some problems because a lot of times it's harder to shoot a takedown when you're backing up. So that could cause him some problems. When we look at the wrestling, I do think Smith has a pretty significant advantage here. I will say Aaron Toe has some good wrestling, and he's got good, powerful takedowns. His top control is pretty good, too, and a lot of times it's because the ground and pound is pretty vicious. The problem is Smith's takedowns are like really, really clean. And so if it goes wrestling for wrestling, I've got to lean Smith. In the striking, I'm leaning slightly Aaron Toe, but not by a lot because I don't like the hands low against somebody with this fast of hands. I'm not kidding when I say Elijah Smith's got quick 1-2. I got a really quick 1-2. So all in all, when I look at this fight, I understand Aaron Toe is a hot prospect and probably, is going to have a lot of the fan vote. And I believe he's going to, this one of the few fights that have odds out when I'm recording this. There's 2 fights with odds out. This one is one of them. And Toe is a decent favorite. I mean, you get like plus 160 on Smith. And I think the plus 160 Elijah Smith line is where I'm going to be. I do like Elijah Smith to win this fight. I honestly, I feel like Elijah Smith is going to be able to implement the wrestling. And I think the 1-2 up the middle is going to be something that's going to work for him well. I could see Toe getting the knockout. I could see him coming forward and just landing heavy. But Elijah Smith seems to have the skill set to win. So we're going to take Elijah Smith. Let me know what you guys think. I understand a lot of you guys that from the Anzac region are going to be in the comments because a lot of you are fans of the channel and you're going to be telling me Aaron Toe. And I get it. I like Aaron Toe. Exciting guy. I just think this is a bad matchup for him. So let me know what you guys think. Like the video while you're down there. I do appreciate it. And check out the rest on this Contender Series playlist. I will see you there.